just got back to my hotel and I just wanted to talk about testosterone therapy for a minute because there's a lot of information on social media about the use of testosterone, and today's afternoon lecture reiterated that we don't have good data for testosterone other than libido. Now, can you say that decreased libido is a mood? Yes, absolutely. So if you want to frame it in the sense that it helps with mood changes because decreased libido is a mood change, then yes, it helps with mood changes. But again, the experts at ACOG today said that we don't have data to support the use of testosterone in physiologic levels for women for anything but a decreased libido. Now, since we're on the topic of testosterone, let's talk about how you should use it. The experts at ACOG say avoid pellets. I know some of you use pellets and that you do you. We're talking about the evidence. They said avoid pellets because you can get supraphysiologic doses and you can actually have a lot of side effects. That's the first thing. They do not recommend compounded testosterone. The experts recommend the FDA-approved testosterone gel that's made for a man and then dosing it at 1/10 of the dose. And so you're using 0.5 milliliters of a man's testosterone gel and putting it usually on somewhere you can shave, like the back of your calf, and then alternating the sides and sides every day when you put it on. Now, there is no FDA-approved testosterone for women, and not all pharmacies will dispense it, unfortunately. Maybe that will change in the future. But testosterone for women for decreased libido is an evidence-based treatment. And let's wrap up testosterone with this. How often should you get your labs tested, and what labs do you need to have tested? So you should get a total testosterone checked before you initiate therapy. We're not shooting for a lab value. We're shooting to improve your libido and keeping your testosterone in physiologic levels. So a total testosterone before you start therapy and a sex hormone binding globulin. Women who have a sex hormone binding globulin less than 150 are better responders to testosterone. Doesn't mean you can't use it, but a sex hormone binding globulin is like a testosterone sponge and it sucks up your testosterone that's in your body. So if it's high, you have less circulating testosterone. So do you need a free testosterone? No. How often should you check testosterone? Generally, after you're stable, we check it every 6 months. Now, not all testosterone tests are equal. So you want to make sure you're using a test that's called LCMS. So that's liquid chromatography mass spectrometry. And so that's the type of total testosterone test that you want to get if you're using testosterone.